Things are not going to get much easier for the fight for survival in Division 1 this season for SW Districts. The newcomers, SW Districts, of course, promoted last season, taking on Free State, who are top of the table with 2 convincing wins. We've had 2 losses. Obviously, you were here for the first game of the season. We lost by 214 runs in this one. Bold Eastern Province out for 166. Brilliant effort there. 6 for 36 for Hudson. Done a really good job. Swanepoel really good at the top, 2 for 27 there. In response, we only got 138 with Telemarchus carrying his bats. 5 for Simcox in response. 405 for 7 declared with Radley, 114. 115 for Erasmus. 50s to Craven and Lang. 3 for 77 for Swanepoel, who's really come on as a bowler this season. And unfortunately, we were bowled out for 219 with Mulder. 69 not out. Telemarchus, 49. 42 for Rutruder. DeVos 4 for 39, Simcox 3 for 51, 2 for 44 for Clarkson. Yeah, so there's some big games coming up. We need to get some points on the board. Obviously, Easterns have had only the 1 game. We're slightly behind Northwest and Boland. They've dropped games as well. But we've played 2 teams that have won both the opening fixtures. And Free State are the other undefeated team. We pretty much will go with the same team, I think. We give Tocolo Crooks a bit of a game. How's his bowling form been at the moment? Bit average. Big experience of Dale Bryson in. He's 30 years of age. I think he's going to add quite a bit to the team. But yeah, tough times. We've just got to find a way of surviving this season. They will make us bowl first. Okay. See if we can get into good channels. Get some good early wickets going. We'll pitch it up and ask questions of the 2 openers. Can we get some early wickets? Swanepoel been really good this season. He's really taken the bowling under his wing, and his average is coming down all the time. He's had a great start to the campaign. Good time to develop, you see. Good delivery from Rutherford. Gets the veteran Aidan Markram out for 5. Probing spell from these 2. Dale Bryson in and with Hudson. And this is what we did in the last game. We managed to take regular wickets. And Bruin out for 15. So we're going to go back to our opening bowlers. We're just going to keep pitching it up. There's overcast. Asking the ball to do some things. 67 for 3. So a good session there for SW Districts. Keeping on that Northerns and Easterns game. 2 hours lost there. 48 for 1 in that game. Boland is another team we're looking at as well. So they fought hard here. 96 for 3 after 40. Swanepoel will just tone it down and just will get it into a different sort of area to sort of target them. Mulder into the attack. He's been too effective with the ball this season, Wayne Mulder. Or Juan Mulder. We need him to bowl a bit of a spell here. 15 overs, 1 for 25 for Swanepoel. Really disciplined. Rutherford as well. These 2 have done a good job rebuilding this innings. We desperately need some strikes here. Just get a couple wickets. Let's swing this game back in our favour. Finally, the breakthrough has happened. Haynes is out. Very good 83 of 145, 10 boundaries in his innings. $254 for Hudson. Been a wee bit on the expensive side today, but he is just keeping these guys in check, which is the top of the leaders are Free State. This is good from Hudson. He is the leader of our attack. Has to really deliver some big performances here. 21 overs, 1 for 38 for Swanepoel. He'll be rested. We'll get Rutherford in and Bryson in, I think, to sort of get us to the new ball at the very least. Good delivery from Dale Bryson. It's a record of Erasmus. He is closing in on 100 first-class wickets for SW Districts. I think he's been a fantastic servant for the club. And Rutherford will strike. 2-3, 3 for 8. This is a bad first day here for SW Districts. Ball will be taken and Hudson immediately in, and with the new ball will be Swanepoel. Sorry, I'll just shake that off there. Mulder will come in for a few overs. Been a hard-fought day. You'd say the slight lead is a Free State in this game, but it's been a good period of play. Most of that day's been rained out. Okay, so Eastern's looking good for a few points there. Boland looking quite strong against Eastern Province. It's got to pitch this up. Get the ball talking early on in this session. And wrap this innings up. Resistance is going far too long for us. Errol Brooker, its highest score is 23. We just got it against us. Of course he would. This is a frustrating partnership, this one. Just can't bust them. Gonna have to change our line of attack, change the angles. Some short pitch stuff. Yeah, bowlers are getting really tired. Mulder's gonna have to come in and bowl some valuable overs now. Swanepoel back. Sellers is closing in on a magnificent 100. This is Free State just showing their depth. Some problems. 104 for 1. Okay, just monitoring all these games. Eastern Province looking very brittle in that game. 100 for Aneli. Sellers just completely out of the blue just picks up 100. Been well supported by Brockers. He's gone now, but the damage is almost done. So we have to really work hard for that wicket. Hudson. And finally, the resistance is over, and we can get stuck into our first innings. Yeah, Punch has really taken the game to us, but yeah, good start for Swanepoel in the campaign. Beamish. Telemarchus. Gonna have to bat a long period of time here. Just get some valuable points on the board, even if it's a draw. Got to sort of target maybe Eastern's bowling. Those teams around that area are sort of level at the moment as we look to survive. I need a lot more out of gain. Really, we're a bit light on the batting this season. Really would love Monarch back in that team. Gives that extra depth. Culverine and Brian Rickleton, that's why he needed them in the squad, but he had to invest in the youth in that situation we had at the start of the season with the contract signings. Just hope the team can sort of pull through. Rattles that away for it's a dive, and it's been misfielded. 70 without loss after 21. 299 is the lead. Free State. It is sort of an overcast sort of day. I think the key is batting and batting long as we can. I think all about the next few seasons for us is survival, so we can build out that squad, the challenge for that title. It's a good shot. That is 4. Rattled it off. Beautiful drive down the ground. That is 4. And Vanderbrun will pick up his first 50 of the campaign. He's had to fight hard for that. Experienced man in the team. We've got a 100 run stand in Division 1. Just like that. Scoring at a healthy enough rate. 14 without loss. Marches will find that gap. He's been really good this season, Clayton Telemarchus, actually. He's shown that he can really foot it at this level. This partnership just sort of builds a wee bit of traction. Just finds the gap. It's Good session of batting through Soviet districts. Still a lot of hard work to go. Just want to see some positive signs that we can really foot an all-time record against Free State, Ben de Bruin and Telemarchus. Some records will be tumbling this season, I dare say, because we haven't played too many of these teams. Into day 2, 161 without loss, 53 overs bowled for Free State. No joy. So Northern's get... Oh, Eastern's been skittled in that one, so that's really good for us. Eastern's look like a team that are struggling as well. .165 without loss. Oh, that's a good delivery. Sugden finally, they get the breakthrough. 165 run stand broken. Telemarch has gone for 70 off 162. 8 boundaries in that innings. Game's gone to. He hasn't found his touch this season. There's Miller to the crease, who's really struggled as well. Pretty much Division 2 Player of the Year, really, for the batsman point of view for ASW districts. He's really hasn't found his feet at this level yet. Just got to give him time in the saddle. He's a very talented up-and-coming cricketer. It's a good shot. Hovering around that 3 and over, it's absolutely acceptable at the moment. And he's brought up 100, Ben de Bruin, a very important one, and just getting this team into a position of strength. 27 years of age, is 5th first-class 100. Incredibly valuable to the team this season. Miller will get that edged away for 4. It's the 35. Need that big 100 from Ben de Bruin now as SW Districts 232 for 2. And that is just out of the blue, just casually hits Brocker for 6. This game is sort of steadily heading towards that draw at the moment. And that's a good delivery. Sugden will get the wicket of Ben de Bruin. It's gone for 111 off 240 deliveries. 12 fours and a 6. Brings Rue Truter to the crease. .250 up for SW Districts. Another lovely drive as we... This is a good over so far. It's good from Miller too. Like at the end of the day, he's put up his half century. It's moved to 52. And he's just really getting his craft up a wee bit more. 106 we trail by. Beamish to Truter, that is out. He's gone for 13. Just needs some valuable partnerships here. Just got to bat more and more time out of the game. Lunch interval day 3. Easton's a wee bit behind there. That's good for us. Boland got the lead. So Boland will be one of the stronger teams in this division by the looks of it. 270 for 4. And we've just got to try and set up a position here where we're not going to lose the game. It's no ball. That is 4 more. Session 2, there's still a reasonable amount of time to bat. I want to set about 150 run lead SW Districts with maybe a session and a half to go and bowl quite aggressively. Just whether or not they had the batting depth to do it, but 300 up. I think Hanover John's done a really good job. He's filled in some big boots. He's contributing some very valuable runs. Yeah, I think our program will depend on how we go against Easterns, I think. Still think we need to try and get some points out of these games. So we're just going to up the rate a little bit. Up the excitement levels for the crowd that have come to watch this game. Wait for 4. Top of the table being tested here by SW Districts. Newcomers. Being good in patches in this competition. Miller drives down beautifully. Down the ground. Puts that away for 4. It's been a good session again for SW Districts as they really sort of march forward. That's hit the top edge of the bat. Gets it just past them. 350 up. Miller's unfortunately been stumped. He was looking really good there. He's gone for 95, 127, 14 fours and a 6. He's looking to play some positive cricket now, SW Districts. Just need another partnership, really. I don't think Free State can get in a position to win this game. I think we can dictate terms a little bit. About boundaries. 368 for 5. Best performance so far of the competition for SW Districts. 54 for Virgin. Like I said, he's has very big shields to fill and he's doing a relatively good job of it. Has Mulder got enough on that? I think he'll be caught. No, he's found the gap. 383 for 5. Leader 21. Good session of batting could see SW Districts maybe declare at the end of day 3. And try and force the issue, force the pace of the game. Dangerous times for Free States. It's been whipped off his pads very beautifully from Virgin. 400 up in this over for our SW Districts. He's gone. Mulder is departing. He's gone for 21 off 20. Prince Swanepoel. Can he add some valuable runs here, Prince Swanepoel? Lower order runs exceptionally valuable at this time. It's been a very good 78 here from the keeper. It's gone though. 416 for 7. I want to bet a little bit of the next session, really, if we can. Leader 54. Coming at these Free State bowlers. It's been hit beautifully out of the ground. Good shot from Swanepoel. Bryson here will go. He'll go for 8. Even a lead of 100 would be valuable here. Like, the lead's valuable now. Like, based on what we've done. Just a few more boundaries and creep that score even further out of their reach. Good shot from Swanepoel. But this is runnable stuff. 450 up for SW Districts before too, by the way. Good batting effort, this one. 89 valuable runs, the lead. Desperately want to bat most of the session so we can have a bit of a go at Free State on the final day. Up for 12. Rutherford. Bet a little bit. Been asked to do a bit of hitting as well, so it's a good shot from Swanepoel. That's gone all the way for 6. He's dropped. I thought that was going to be the end of the innings. We'll scamper through for another valuable run. 109 the lead. And this is really hurting Free State. These Pacific districts will have a little bit of aggressive approach about them. Out for 47 off 43. Great innings from Swanepoel. All-time record score against them. They are made to work for that. And we've got a wee bit of a lead and a wee bit of an opportunity here. Just got to get in good channels early on. Early wickets would really put a scare in their camp. Bring Hudson in early. Just trying to rotate our bowlers around, keep them relatively fresh. End of day 3, 51 without loss, Free State. Markram 33, Cunningham 18, leader 65. Easton's chasing a mammoth total there. I hope they drop that game. Oh, it's been raining. Okay, it looks like not a day for batting anyway. It's in Rutherford. Markram, he will depart. First wicket falls. Free State 96 for 1. We've done well enough to earn a point in this game anyway, so just keep an eye on that Easton's game. They look like they're going to drop that game, which is good. Yep, most of the game has been... This is going to be just fighting out for a draw pretty much. We just might as well bowl some part-timers, I think. Gain will come in. Telemarches will come in as well. Just want to rest our bowlers now. Nothing really riding on the result. Truter and Miller will come in. Miller will get a strike. The young 18-year-old will pick up a value wicket at Cunningham for 134. 263 for 2. But yeah, just gave our bowlers a bit of a rest in that session. We've got 12 valuable points, and that will just sneak us above Northwest, who have dropped 3 games as well. That draws a incredibly valuable result. So the next game is against Boland. You won't see that. You'll see the first game of the Port Elizabeth campaign. So join us for that. Smash the like button, share with a friend, and we'll see you next time.